It's Al Cole from CBS Radio, host of the syndicated talk show People of Distinction, cluing you in that in our 21st century, I'll tell you, products and services are sold through video. That's right, so sell it through video at Al Cole Enterprises and SAG 14 Production Company. You got it, and right now you got it too. Enjoy another outstanding audio clip from our international guest list featuring my son, the fantastic Benji Cole, on People of Distinction.
And on the line with us today, we have none other than Dr. Salar Khan. We'll be discussing his new book, Am I Burned Out at Work? A Self-Care Solution, available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. Dr. Salar was brought to us today by none other than Authors Avenue Publishing. If you have a book that you'd like moved, move it through Authors Avenue. And without further ado, since we do have him on the line, Dr. Salar, thank you so much for being a guest here on People of Distinction today. How are you?
Fine, I'm good. Thank you so much for this interview.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Well, tell us a little bit about your book.
Yeah, I wrote this book because I was reading article in a newspaper indicating that its statistics indicated from 2015-2016 that more than 400 physicians, they are committing suicide each year. So ultimately, I feel very sad because I'm also a physician, doctor, and hospital administrator, and all those capacity I work. And I feel sorry because they are highly qualified and professional people, and they are committing suicide. So ultimately, I try to look into this matter, and I check with the other leaderships also about the burnout issues and problem. They say that it really very high rates of the burnout. And it is very common among the professional people, human resource people, and social workers, teachers, lawyers, engineers, and caregivers. And there are police officers also involved, and healthcare CEOs, and nurses and residents. So all those people, they are involved in this early phase and late phase of the burnout. And most of the time, it remains unnoticed, and they don't know what is going on. So ultimately, I also feel the same way, frustrated and all, and while our physicians and all other these professional people, they feel when they are at work. So ultimately, I find my own way to correct myself. And later on, I will tell you how I did myself to control my burnout without any medication, without any treatment or anything else. These things make me inspired to write a book and to give some heads up and self-care solution to the wide audience, the people, professional people.
Dr. Salar, just to make sure that I'm correct in what you're saying, did you say that statistically there was about 400 documented suicides, either not directly related but closely related to this stress and this burned out feeling? Is that correct? 400 each year. That is alarming. When you actually put the numerical value there aside that is, oh my goodness. So the inspiration behind this book, was this something that started more as a self-care book that you felt you needed yourself, and then it expanded to a thing that you could actually help others with? Was that the inspiration behind the book?
That's true. Yeah. Because I find my way and I find myself the self-care solution, and it is very much successful. And I was totally burnout free. So ultimately, I'm very much good in that way, and I never have any performance issue or efficacy issue at the work. And that's why I write this book, and I wrote different methods how to reduce your stress and how to control your negative thinking and convert into the positive thinking. So once we have to teach our mind and train our mind how we can achieve all those impossible things to make it possible.
Perception creates your reality.
That's correct.
Thank you so much, Dr. Salar. I mean, this has been a very enlightening interview, and we truly appreciate it here at People of Distinction.
Thank you so much for giving this opportunity, and I hope people try to learn something from all these books, and they can have a better career, better life, and we can have a better environment throughout in the world as a leadership.
It's Al Cole from CBS Radio, host of the syndicated talk show People of Distinction, cluing you in that in our 21st century, I'll tell you, products and services are sold through video. That's right, so sell it through video at Al Cole Enterprises and SAG 14 Production Company. You got it, and look forward to enjoying other outstanding audio clips from our international guest list featuring my son, the fantastic Benji Cole, on People of Distinction.